Good, good morning. Behold the dawn. Dawn is breaking. Beautiful sky. And the planet Venus. There's your naked eye sky. First thing in the morning, the morning star. Good morning to everyone out there. Happy Tuesday. It's time for Live and Learn, the morning gratitude show. Whew, it's gonna be a warm one. It's already 80 degrees Fahrenheit and humid. I think 102% humid. But really, it's stay hydrated. I wake up first thing in the morning, roll out of bed, put on a kettle, make my bed, and make a small breakfast. I already have 11 things to be grateful for as soon as I roll out of bed. I start off my day with a gratitude list. I start off my gratitude list with what I call the foundation method. Started as 5, grew to 6, grew to 8, grew to 10, now it's 11. So instead of giving it a number, an enumerated nomenclature, I just say it's the foundation method, the Sully patented foundation method. Patent pending. I am grateful for my family, my friends, my faith, my freedom, my health, my union job, a good night's sleep, a solid breakfast, the peace that comes from being a single man my age, my sobriety, whatever form, whatever shape that takes today. It really is day by day, with its peaks and its valleys, its ups and downs, its highs and lows, its wins and losses. And I'm also most grateful for the military. The U.S. military, or basically the forces of Western civilization, and this life that we have, this country, this nation, this culture, these, standards of living, and it ain't perfect, but everybody wants it, though, for some strange reason. Here we are at the bus stop, getting ready to get ready. Wow, 80 degrees, downright Venusian. Speaking of Venus, can you see Venus? 1 pixel? I can't zoom. I'm still I still got a bit of a cough. Just a little bit, especially first thing in the morning. Oh my goodness! All right, so I finally turned on it's the 3rd day of summer, and I finally turned on my air conditioner. It was just so hot last night. I was like, oh, I can't do it. And it's just 2 buttons. I'm blessed and grateful to have a heat and air conditioning unit. You know what I mean? It's just, you gotta just switch the button, and it just switches modes. Change the filter twice a year. Yeah. And so I cranked it up, and it works. But it's like, there's gotta be some kind of amount of dust in those, in the air ducts. I guess I can have Stanley Steamer come and clean them, That's on the list. PTSOTL, put that on the list. That's right. How are you? I hope you're having a good day. Good morning. I hope you run your challenges and not have your challenges run you. Hope you run your anger, not let your anger run you. I hope you run your situation and not let your situation run you. It's hard sometimes. Sometimes things are out of your control. So attend to the things that are in your control, and that's where you will find personal empowerment. It really doesn't come from the permissions of others in a way. It comes from inside. It comes from, making choices. Internet drama. Oh gosh. It's just sometimes it's best to stay away from that stuff. Don't engage. Don't back down. Don't give up. But, don't try to play the wise man with the fool. Don't try to play, holier than thou with the sinners. Don't try to, be an agent for change in a tempest of fire and brimstone. What am I even talking about? I'm not even going to talk about it. It's just more of like, oh gosh. Yep. Okie doke. Sure. Truck. It's the garbage truck. Gonna crush your junk. Truck. That's Sex Bomb from Scott Pilgrim. That's a movie that gets worse every time I watch it. I loved that movie the first couple of times I saw it. Got both soundtracks. And every subsequent watching after that, it was like, you kind of just see like, oh, this isn't that good, Mary Elizabeth Winstead and Brie Larson, they're like, barely 20 and gorgeous, you know what I mean? It got a star-filled cast, but still, it's like, it really falls apart. I tried to like the comic book, the manga, but Brian Lee O'Malley, it's okay. But still, it's like, whatever. Not my cuppa. Still, great soundtrack, so. Oh, I saw Queens of the Stone Age 2 weeks ago at the MGM Fenway here in Boston. And it was a makeup show for the canceled show for the year previously. Lead singer and guitarist and songwriter Josh Homme was fighting cancer, and he had to cancel the tour. So this is the end of his Nero tour wrap-up. And they're coming back to Boston October 8th at the Wang Center for their Catacombs tour. And they just did a recording and a mini movie, like a documentary, underground in Paris in the old catacombs, which is interesting because, I'm really interested in checking that out. Because like I said, Josh Homme just had another brush with death. This is not his first time fighting the big C. And it was pretty bad this time, but he came back and he's healthy. He sounds great. His hair is pretty gray now. He's no longer a ginger up top, Here comes the bus. Bus. Here the bus. Oopa doopa doo, doopa doo doo doo, and then the bus. Take us down the street. Thank you. Good morning. How's it going?
Good. How are you?
Awesome. Bus. Oh, it's nice and cold in this bus too. Ooh, yeah. And I got some vapor up on my chest because it's like that kind of morning. It'll help. What do I wear this stupid thing? It keeps the sweat off of my neck, which would travel down between my shoulder blades, down my back into my butt crack, therefore giving me swamp ass. So this is to defeat the forces of swamp ass, I wear these stupid things. I used to be on a medication that one of the side effects was profuse sweating. That's where I started it. Plus it also, I look more chefy.
Independence Avenue at Guard.
My friend's here. Maybe she's on vacation. Maybe she retired. hope she's okay. God bless and good luck wherever you are. Little old Chinese lady. I am the passenger, and I ride and I ride.
Avenue.
I ride through the window tonight. See the city of the side.
Stop requested.
See the bright and hollow skies. See the sun come out tonight. All right, let us get to the subway. Thank you, buddy. Drive safe. Have a good one. Let us thank the bus. We salute thee. I say na 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 na. Na na na. Da-da-dun, da-dun-dun, da-dun. I am the passenger, and I ride and I ride and I ride. Yep, I am the passenger. Rarely ever the driver. I can't say never the driver. I've driven a few times. I have my license. Heck, I just jumped through hoops of fire to get my real ID. Go figure, my real ID showed up the day before I was flying to Dallas. But at least I got my passport and a passport card, for what that's worth. That's a real ID. But I'm bona fide. I have my bona fides. I'm an American citizen with my real ID. You need an ID to fly, but not one to vote. That makes absolutely no sense to me. I think you should have your real ID. Thanks, man. Oh, gee. Oh, boy. Let us do this. Awesome. Oh, cool beans. Iggy Pop is like 81 years old and still performs without a shirt. Kind of weird. It's 5:01 a.m. Challicot, coffee, tea pass. Make sure nobody's boot. Do a twirl. Do a swirl. Make sure nobody's following us. Make sure no one's on your six. And the train should be here in about 12 to 13 minutes. My spandex infused panties are crushing my junk, just like the garbage truck. Truck. Okay. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. My country, 'tis a thee, sweet land of liberty, of thee I sing. Lands where my fathers died, lands of the pilgrim's pride, for every mountain side let freedom ring. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we've watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave. Ha It's for my selfie. That's for the thumbnail. And when all right, how you doing? Internet drama. Fuck it. Just don't look. Put people on block. Put people on mute. Like this one individual, like I have them on mute for a while now. There's nothing to contribute positively to my conversation, but they keep throwing shade at me, and I'm like, oh, I have to take 2 extra steps to see what you're saying. Whoop-de-doo. But be polite. Be kind. I'm old. I'm middle-aged. I'm an ordained minister. I'm a self-professed pacifist. I don't believe in violence, and I don't believe in ruining other people's good times just because you have a bone to pick with somebody. So, I advise peace. I advise understanding, conversation, conflict resolution. But these are young people, and young people are full of fire, vim and vigor, spirit, spark, fight. Full of fight. They are. And this side has something against that side, and that side did something to this side, and this side escalated on that side, and that side got a ladder to escalate even taller. And the best thing to do is just be like, maybe say it out loud. I was doing that on Sunday on my Super Sully Sunday stream. I'm like, well, this one and that one, and I'm listening to the words come out of my mouth, and I'm like, this is ridiculous. It really is. Is this how you want to spend your time? If it's how you want to spend your time, then more power to you. Go for it. I mean, shit. But I don't know. I'm just advising peace, or advising don't mess up other people's good times because of your grudge. Oh, that makes you it doesn't make you a bad person. It's part of the whole thing, the internet drama. And just stay away from it. I look at it like you've bemused, observation, oh, well, that's an interesting way to do things. Okay. I understand. I used to punch walls. I used to start fights. I used to love a scrap. I get it. I'm Irish. We hold on to grudges tighter than our pints of Guinness. Uh-oh. I don't know. I don't have answers. All I have are more questions. And I don't even have any questions about all this stuff. I'm just more of compassion fatigue, exhausted. All you gotta... It's your choice to tune in or not. No one's forcing you to talk to these people, tune into these channels, or be part of this kind of big thing. All I know is that our fan space is it's such a smaller pond than we realized. And that there's plenty of overlap of individuals and groups. And that tribalism, well, it's cute. But it doesn't apply to everybody. And it doesn't, I don't know. Maybe it's best just to check out. Why not? Cui bono? Who benefits? What's in it for me? Low-level harassment because I dissent? No, I'm not going to agree to that ever. But, it's just the internet. It really is. But that's the whole thing. Just the internet is now starting to encroach on real life places with people. And that's the part where it's like, well,
Train departs at
that's that.
6:05.
The less said, the better. I'm pretty sure that everyone involved will get everything that they deserve in the correct proportion of what they've contributed. Sure, I mean, karmically. If that's a burp. For my breakfast, I had 2 cups of coffee and a small but mighty breakfast of a chocolate rice cake, a Quaker chocolate rice cake, delicious. I love these things. Honey roasted chunky peanut butter and marshmallow fluff. We call a fluffernutter, a fluffernutter, a fluffernutter. I have a fluffernutter for breakfast. It's a good breakfast. I like it. Oh, and then being a chef, working in a kitchen, it's like, you know, I can't be defeatist and say like, oh, I'm never gonna lose all this weight. I'm gonna. I have to agree to suffer. I have to agree to have a plan. I do have a plan. And I have to just take the initiative, and no one's gonna do it for me. You gotta do it yourself. Kind of like the same thing about avoiding internet drama and these internet beefs. It's like, okay, internet tough guys, but they're trying to be tough guys in real life now. And they will experience the consequences of that if that they earn that. Or, you know, hey, I'd say let the best man win, but it's like, once again, I advise peace. I advise communication. I mean, what really matters? Who gives a shit in the first place? It's like I said, it's such a small pond. But if you're making the waters poison, I mean, it's only a matter of time before it all goes belly up. Well, make a new pond. Go to another pond. You know, evolve. Become amphibious. Learn how to hop. Breathe in the water and on land. I don't know, these are just metaphors. These are just, you know, it's not about who, it's not about what anymore. It's just about how you spend your time, how you find yourself in your idle minutes. Are you watching nothing but internet drama and then engaging with it on social media or in the comment section? It's like, it's the most futile thing in the world to be like, advise peace, advise caution, or even advise understanding and have dissent. It's just like, that's the most turned off I've ever been in years about this. And it wasn't the racial jokes, and it wasn't the homophobia, and then in the end, it wasn't the blatant Holocaust pun. It was the lack of dissent, or just like it's trying to silence it through some kind of weird intimidation tactics, or bullshit, or even more bullshit drama by the same actors. I mean, whatever, man. Whatever. I'm grateful and blessed though for that wisdom, you know.
Train departs at 6:05.
I'm grateful and blessed that, like, you know, just like, hey, it's like what the Beatles said at the end of Abbey Road. And in the end, the love you take is equal to the love you make. So, well, if you're welcome to all the misery, especially if you contributed to it. Like, what am I actually getting out of this? Nothing in it. Sure, I don't care really. It's about gratitude. This show's about being grateful. It's about gratitude. It's about fostering It's about changing your life from the inside out. I used to see, I'm so grateful and blessed for that gratitude list because it really tempered me and gave me better filters, such as I would have flown off the handle 20 years ago if someone's trying to engage with me like that. I would have taken it over seriously. I would have spent too much time ruminating and thinking and engaging while someone's just on the other side laughing, getting their jollies off of winding you up. Here comes the train. So let's wrap up the show. Please like and subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. We deserve your subscription. Mind the yellow platform line. Please keep your arms and feet and legs and hands and head inside the space at all times. Here comes the train. Let's get to work. God bless. Namaste. Good luck. And we will see you with more gratitude. Stay out. Keep your nose out of trouble. Your head above the clouds. And keep reaching for the stars. All right. Have a good one. Bye-bye.